Welcome back, peer structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is April 15, 2021 here in Hawaii and will be April 16, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold, give you guys some levels that we're looking to play off of during the London session, and potentially those levels will hold up into the US session. With that, guys, though, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who are subscribed and do watch these videos, thank you guys very much. Thank you for liking these videos. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. With that, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. For S&P 500, we'll start there. We had a very nice move to the upside. Really couldn't hold that downside. We are strongly bullish, honestly, in this movement to the upside here. So what do we want to see for the London session and maybe even into the US session? We got a couple things that may stand out. We do got a very micro level, a very minor level sitting right here, right between these 55 to 56s. This is where we could get some rotational movement here before we start to try to head back up. Now, if price does not want to hold this level of support, we want to see if the market can dip a little bit deeper, right between these 43s to maybe as low as about 39. Somewhere around here, get these sellers to try to push it down a couple times. And if we fail to get the pull down, then look for the market to try to rotate back up, retest these 56s, get back up into a clear level of resistance, which you got right here at about 65, and try to push through that into our measured move at about 76. So really not too difficult of some movements here. Now, if you want that short side, you could try to take this momentum shift as it comes underneath 56 back down into these 42 to 38s. If you get under this level of 38, 39, you may even see the price react like this, start to reject this price, try to go higher, and then head its way back down into the next level of support right around these 21 to 22s. So you do want to keep an eye out for this. There may be that opportunity to try to short if you want to. For now, it's best to try to go with the trend, wait till the market comes back into some support levels here on S&P, and then try to take it higher from there. Again, because we are strongly bullish, micro level here, right at about 56. With that, also you have another support coming in between these two levels of 43.75 to about 38.75. So we want to keep in mind those two levels that potentially could act as support. More of an important one is probably going to be these 38, 39s for me. That's going to be a good area. We may potentially see some buyers come in and try to take price back up, but we could see 43, 44 act as some support earlier on. Let's take a look though at a smaller chart for you guys on S&P 500. Again, you can see the rotational movement happening here. We're trying to break this level down by about 56. We had one attempt. Here's the second attempt. We may actually try to see this try to pull back up, maybe right into this little micro area, and then try to retest that support. Maybe even pull higher from here again. You may get a range, this tight range come in on Friday, where price just bounces between these two levels here, right at about these 64, 65s, coming back into these 56s. And it may do this maybe for the first hour or so, and then try to push the measured move to the upside, or try to pull it back deeper down to the downside if we're doing this throughout the London session and potentially into the US session. So we'll see. We'll see what the London session actually gives us. But again, underneath this level of about 56, price could reject and try to pull down into our deeper levels of 42, 43, and then 38 to 39 as support. But look out for those buyers to come in this area and then maybe get the support to the upside from there. With that, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at gold here real quickly, give you guys some ideas on gold. For gold, kind of a similar movement. We did have a nice bullish day on gold. We started to structure our way. We really couldn't hold the resistance at this level, and even through the London session we actually popped all the way back up. We had a potential short here which worked out decently, but then price started to come right on top of that and find that support holding that resistance. So very nice movement we had on the upside for the London session and into the US session. So for gold, what are we looking for as we go into the London session and again into the US session? For gold, we want to see this price actually come back down here into maybe about 57, 58, and get the first bounce of support off that, and then try to continue higher. We do have a measured move to the upside right around these 79 to 80s to try to push that level, but we could actually see this price try to get a little bit deeper, maybe these 53s and potentially maybe even these 47s before these buyers step in and try to continue the price higher. So again, these are the couple of opportunities you could have, maybe a nice double bottom off that level or a double bottom off these 47s to continue the trade long. Now for me, my first area of interest is probably going to be right around these 58s. If we can get price to come into these 58s, struggle to get down through that level, I may look for this area of the bounce to continue. If not, I'm probably going to look for these 53s or 47s. Underneath these 47s, you can see price could drift off back down into 41 and then potentially into our 31.7s. Now again, still above a key level of 23. So again, still strongly bullish. And even if we get to those 23s, we may want to watch out because if price gets to that level and can't break it, we're going to do what we did before within the chart, which is bounce right off that level and start to head to the upside from there. So we want to keep that in mind. But let's take a look at a smaller chart on gold as well, give you guys a closer view here. So for gold right now, you can see not necessarily at the level we wanted it to be before it made a nice bounce to try to push the upside, but it is there, right? We do have this slight V bottom that's happening right there, but not at a level that we want to see it come down to. So for now, we're going to let this price try to pull down to more main levels here, 58, 53, 47. These are the areas we really want to try to look for the longs and then try to continue from there. If you don't know how to plot these levels, understand market structure, understand price action movement, feel free to pop in with us here at Pure Structure Trading. You can join our monthly membership. You can join a coaching program with us, learn how to read and understand market structure, and find that consistency and success in trading that you've been looking for a while. If you guys have any questions, though, feel free to pop them in on YouTube. We'll definitely want to get back to you guys for that as well. We love and enjoy you guys' questions and your comments, so feel free again to pop them in here. But yes, for gold again, if you are looking for that upside, there's going to be those support levels that we got underneath these 47s. Again, you got a minor level at about 41 to 42, which we bounced off a couple times, and more major levels at about 31 and then down to about those 23s. So we'll keep those in mind as price tries to fall into those levels of support. For Friday, we do want to see if this market can continue higher and get up into our measured move, but we will have to see if it get the pullbacks to our support levels and then try to take the trades from there. But that is it for S&P 500 and also gold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you guys did, again, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in on YouTube. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and pop into the website, you guys can do that. Ask the questions, email us. Feel free to do that as well. For those who are subscribed, thank you guys very much for watching and liking these videos. Again, if you guys trade during the London session or the US session, trade well. For those who are going to be in the US session room with us tomorrow, we will see you guys tomorrow and we will look to trade like professionals tomorrow. You guys take care. Have a great day.